Construction on a place meant to bring a community together is now pushing them apart tonight. Neighbors of a proposed new community center in Bloomington want the city to reject those plans, saying the new center will make the area less safe. Joe McCoy heard those concerns tonight.
Typically, when your city is set to build a $100 million multi-use community health and wellness center, it's something you would be excited about.
We were just blindsided.
But for Elizabeth Cambrone and her neighbors who live across the street from where the city of Bloomington is planning to tear down the current community center and replace it with a much larger one because they say the old one is deteriorating, this plan is anything but a welcome sight.
It just doesn't fit. I love the idea of what they want to go forward with. It just needs to be somewhere else that can accommodate it.
Last August, Elizabeth was told the city was going to buy and tear down her home and 7 other homes on her street using eminent domain so they could build a parking lot for the new community center. 8 months later, however, the city scratched that plan and decided the park across the street from her home was going to be paved over to become the new parking lot.
The only entrance and exit off of this lot was going to be on my small residential road. We're losing access to safe streets. We're losing access to green space like parks. There are no other parks within walking distance of our neighborhood.
Tonight, the Bloomington Planning Commission held a public hearing meeting and heard from a handful of concerned residents.
You're talking about adding 1,500 cars a day into a small residential neighborhood.
You don't know what you're doing to us. You're going to make our lives miserable.
The Bloomington City Council is set to vote on whether to approve or deny the plans for the new community center on August 25th. In Bloomington, Joe McCoy, KARE 11 News.